Good evening and welcome to my messy desk. Today is January 15th. It's a Sunday. It's 11:09 p.m. I almost missed my little deadline for wanting to do a update YouTube video on my junk journaling progress with the Junk Journal January challenge. I'm not a real talkative type, as you may notice from watching my channel, and I wouldn't necessarily call me a newbie, but I don't know if I've been trying to do this for 2 or 3 years, but this definitely isn't my first year, and I just haven't gotten my act together to try and be consistent about this. I've wanted to. I've been promising myself that I would. So this Junk Journal January challenge is my effort to be more consistent with YouTube videos. Why am I doing this? Well, a couple reasons. One is because I do enjoy it, and two is because I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my way of getting out into the world to let people know that I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love what I do, and I'd love to be able to help you if you're interested in Stampin' Up! Products, either as a customer to purchase them, or as someone who enjoys it so much that you want to be a hobby demonstrator. And in that respect, you would get the discount, you would get help from me in various ways. Or if you want to turn Stampin' Up! Into a business, you'd be able to do what you love, you get the discount, and possibly, hopefully, make some money off of it. So that's one of the reasons why when I junk journal, I use as much Stampin' Up! Product as I possibly can. For instance, this little pocket here is from Stampin' Up! Paper. I think it's from that cute little one with the bear. I'm not going to try and find it right now. But this ribbon here is from the resale store in Boise. And it's kind of like just going to a thrift store and getting stuff for real cheap. So this is really more lace than it is. I'd call it lace more so than I call it ribbon. So Stampin' Up! Does a lot of ribbon, but lace type substrates or products aren't as common. The last lace I think was in the I still have some, but it's not easy to locate right now. Anyways, it was in the last catalog, and actually I am gonna pull it out. It was beautiful lace. That's weird. I actually organized all my, oh, I know where I put it. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. It's getting kind of dark in here because it's getting late, so I'm having trouble seeing it. But I was busy organizing my lace last night, and I must have rehomed the ribbon. And where that rehome is, I'm not really sure right now. So, but I just rabbit trailed on that. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about myself, why I'm doing this, why I do it the way that I do it, and that sort of thing. So if you would like to subscribe to my video, I would love that. That would be really awesome. And I'm actually going to go ahead and check the technology now. Yep, it says I'm live. I'm going to turn my volume down on my computer so that when I click into it, it doesn't, we don't have feedback or whatever. Okay, so if you're watching, there's nobody here right now, so if you're watching the replay on this, I would love it if you subscribed, I would love it if you liked, and I'd love it if you commented. I'd really love it if you asked questions or made comments about what you would like to hear or see, and that sort of thing. So today's prompt for Junk Journal January is, I think it's called UPC. Let me look. Barcode. It's called barcode. All right, where's my pen? This paper's kind of dark. I think I can get away with using my white pen for this. I don't feel like there's a lot of ink in that. There we go. Let's see. Bar code. And that may not work because I think my picture is going to take the whole area up, but we'll see. Maybe not. So I had this little piece. I was going to try and fit this whole thing on here, but I needed to bring this picture over a little bit more. All right, that's what we're going to do. That, will everything fit then? Yeah, make it fit. Okay, so let's get some glue. So what I did was I went on the internet and I found some pictures of barcode art, and then I collaged it in GoodNotes, and then I imported it into a Google document and printed it out. Whoops. The whole idea is to make it over further. But art glitter glue is very unforgiving once you lay it down. There's not a lot of wiggle room, if any. There we go. Now it all fits. Okay, let's get the spots that didn't glue down. I was going to ink that and I forgot. I got carried away. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a brown watercolor pencil . Urban Espresso, and I'm going to color an outline on the outside edges of this. So today has been a lovely Sunday. We did get our truck towed to a place so that we can get the key problem taken care of. And so that's accomplished. And then I got some work done today. And then after I got the work done that I wanted to do, I went crazy on, let me close that door. Okay, hopefully that'll, I don't know why my husband decided he had to vacuum at 11 o'clock at night. Maybe he spilled some cookie crumbs or something. I did tell him that I was talking to myself, so he knows what that means. Okay, now I'm going to take my blender pen and blend that in. He just got a dirty look because he brought the vacuum back. Okay, there, I like that. Okay, so now we have a journaling card right here. I really wished I had a picture to put, but nothing, oh, you know, nothing happened, but I have been working diligently on my ephemera today again. I've really been going like gangbusters with ephemera. I'm following the, oh, what is it called? Roxy's Creation challenge. Hang on. Here's my idea book. I gotta look it up. I still have my little sticky note on here that says idea book because I haven't decided how I want to decorate this yet. But let's see. What did I do today? None of these look familiar. Okay, here's what I did today. So I made two, one for the idea book and one for, will go in my pocket folder. I have a folder for pockets and tags and for pages and for strips, and I just have things categorized that way. So it's called Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and this was week 2, and it was large pockets from one book page. So this is one book page that is folded once about a 1/4 of an inch to reinforce it, and then it's folded about a 1/3 way up the page, and then there's staples on either side to make the pocket, and then it will be inked. It hasn't been inked yet. This one was inked. And then like this one, I put a little bit of background paper here, and then the idea was there's more of a title to it. It's called Floating Flower or Ephemera or something like that. And the idea is to fussy cut, and then have it look like that's kind of floating on the pocket. Some of her stuff she even glued right here so that it would stay down more, but I didn't do that. So this is what I did, and this one is going to be, this one's going to be for my idea book. So I did back this with paper. So when you back it with paper, you probably just want to paper clip it to the page, or if you want to glue it to the page, then you don't need to back it. You can just glue it on 4 sides or 3 sides and make it a tuck pocket and that kind of thing. So speaking of attaching it to the pocket, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I was gonna show the altered paper clips. I finally wrapped my head around enough so that I could make some altered paper clips, and I'm not really sure where I put those right now. I think, are they in here? No, this is my pouch for ephemera that I'm working on. So they're not in there. Let's see, where did I put them? Boy, I can't remember anything. I get so organized and then I can't remember. So anyways, I did make some altered paper clips. Let's go ahead and move on. I also made some dangles, and yes, I do know where those are. They're right here. So I just hung these up on a index card, and so there's 6 dangles here, and each dangle has 6 different, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers of fabric. So we've got some felt here, we've got a piece of lace here, we've got some burlap, we've got some cross stitch canvas, and then we've got a piece of burlap lace. And those can, you know, hang like a charm. In fact, let's go ahead and use one. Can we use one? So we've got a journal card here. Where could we put them at? I'm trying to take it off right now. Ow! That's why I don't like doing this kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the front. So I am going to well, that won't work. The pin should be the other way. Well, that can be remedied. I will move the pin the other way. Okay. And then let's just put it on the pocket. That way it won't block the journaling. There we go. There, that looks nice. I'm going to trim that a little bit. Okay, so let's see. One of the other things that I was doing today was I was working on one of my older journals that I had done things in haphazardly. So I'd put a cluster on here and accidentally laid it in ink, but that's okay. It's a junk journal. It looks good like that, in my opinion. And I'd put a picture of one of my kids here when they were little. None of my kids are that little anymore. They're all, one's almost old enough to be a grandma. Her daughter is just about 17, so she's getting close to being grandma age. So I kind of repurposed this because it was just kind of junky the way it was put together. So now I'm added some pages in here. So this still has some paper flowers in it right here. Well, at least one paper flower. Oh, there's only one. And then some pages, and I found a label kit, a vintage label kit that I liked. So I printed that out and cut them out tonight. So I put in some pockets, and I have that in here now. And so I've got some extra pockets for some other stuff. And here it says book page bits, flowers, and then up here washi tape. So there's a washi tape tag up here is all. Okay. And then I do have a flower over there. Book page bits. Oh, and these are the book page bits right here. I love this book. It's almost all gone, but I love the paper. So this is just kind of a little index of what's can be found. And then over here, this is a paper flower that can be used. And then this says words. So I just have welcome, and you know what? I don't like that. I'm throwing it away. So that can be used for something else. This can be used for something. This can be used for something. So I've got 3 pockets, actually 4. This is a double pocket. And there's a pocket here, and then there's some stamp stickers here, it says, but this is actually washi tape. Oh, they're stamps. Okay. And then this is more washi tape in here. Let's see. Not quite sure how that's put together, but it seems to be all glued. This is one of my ephemera pieces that I made months ago. This is just an envelope that I really liked what I did to it. It says Botanical and He's the Man Bits and Pieces, but that's not what is in there anymore. So I'm going to cover that up because it's not current. There's more than stamp stickers in here. I've got some stuff coming from Taperology. I was just checking on it yesterday, and they say that they need 3 to 7 days to fill the order, I think it said, and then like could be up to 10 days for shipping, because I guess it's overseas. I don't know where they're at. And so I just am like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for it to come, because the last stuff I got from Taperology, which was my first order, I really enjoyed. So I put some more vellum pockets here, lots of room for stuff. And then in this back place is He's the Man die cuts that come with the DSP paper for that suite. This would look really cool on one of my tags if I could get it to fit. It would fit if I laid it this way. But these are just some fun things. There's some smaller pieces in here. And I don't know what's in here. Oh, right there. It says wood. Duh. Okay, there's some wood pieces in there that I cut out from, there's that embossing folder in that die cut for these wood rounds. So yep, that's what I was doing with that. And okay, so we've got our little dangle here, and I couldn't find my altered paper clip, so I was going to put a paper clip here. I was thinking about a picture. I don't have a picture, but oh wait. I wonder if this would be a perfect time for one of those people, those, oh, I know where those are. Yes, I just organized myself for that. I know where they are. Those Tim Holtz people that I'm like, other people really do good using those, but I can never figure out how or when I should use it. And I don't want a guy. I've got a guy. Oh, this is cute. We could put her there. This is cute. Put that there. I like little kids. I'm gonna go with the little kid. Okay, so we can put the little kid here, and then there's still room to put a picture or write if I want to later on. But I want to put her up high enough so that she can be seen while the journal card is still in the pocket. You know what? I don't like that this doesn't show though. So I'm going to make this journal card smaller. That's better. And so this is day 15. I think I'm gonna have to buy some new white gel pens. And let's see. If I want to use one of my new labels. I have to stare at it to figure out which is right side up. That's what I want. Let's ink this. keep losing my place. Top. Yeah, so I was watching the Roxy creation. I'm gonna have to look at the thing again. Week 2, and I followed her links to get that one paper for that one project that I did, and that's where I found these labels, and I think I only paid a couple dollars for these, so that was a good buy. Oops, I lost one of my pieces. Oh well, it doesn't need to be on there. The rest are secure. I'm not going to take it off just for that one piece. Okay, so I think everything coordinates pretty good on here. I like that. I'm into that kind of thing, you know, the white on the dark colors, all the colors, greens and yellows, they all go together. The browns and greens go together. Yeah, I like that a lot. So that's my page for barcode today for day 15 of Junk Journal January. And I'm not going to do any journaling. Let's see, or can I? Let me think about that for just a minute. Okay, maybe I will. So, I don't need my glue. Where's my pen? Okay. So, today was a good day. The truck was picked up by Code Red, what do you call that? Tow truck company. And Jeff is my husband, actually spoke with Mark Boisvert. I'm just going to put a B, comma, Marky's dad. This was hopefully an opportunity to build a family bridge. So, a little background, there's an issue with being able to experience my relationship with my grandchild as much as I would like to. So I'm hoping that God is moving in an awesome way, and there have been a couple coincidences, one of which is going to cost us a lot of money because a part broke down on the truck. But when we walked over to Walmart to get a battery to see if we could get the fob to work that way, I saw my grandson's father in his towing truck, well, his personal truck that he advertises his tow company. And I thought it was him, but I didn't get a chance to talk to him. And I was like, oh, I wished I would have gotten a chance to talk to him. And isn't that interesting that You know, he was in this same close area that I was at, and the thought ran through my head, well, if we needed a tow, maybe he would even show up, you know. And then next thing we know, we needed a tow. I'm like, it's not something I prayed for, because like I say, it's going to be an expensive ordeal. So then my husband got to talk to him this morning, so we'll see what happens. That would be awesome if that family bridge could be built. So then I got billing done, which is always a fun thing for my receivables. And then I worked on a client's reconciliations. And got caught up. Oh, that's such a good feeling. With Ari's help. Ari's my daughter. She helps me with bookkeeping. Okay, so then that gave me the freedom to rounded out the day. With printing out ephemera. And reorganizing an ephemera holder. Okay, and then of course I did Junk Journal January. January. Day 15. About halfway through. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to put that back in its pocket. So that's fun. I've got a collage on barcode. I've got some journaling done. I've got a pocket with a dangle and used a vintage label. That feels pretty productive to me. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up. And this makes 15 videos straight that I've posted. Never did that before. Really only, if closest I came to being regular was more like maybe one video a month. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. So this is going to be interesting to see where this little exercise takes me. Now I'm going to be finishing up Junk Journal January, and then I'm doing the other challenge that I just showed in my idea book, and I think she's going to be doing that. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's for the year because it's a weekly challenge. So I think she's going to do that all year. That'll be cool. So that'll keep me busy. I'll be doing videos at least once a week for that. I think that'll be a more reasonable pace for me. There's been a couple times where I was like, oh, I don't really want to do a video today. And I was like, hey, you know, it's not a big deal. You can do it. And I did. And what's really cool is I'm I'm very pleased with my setup back here, my office and craft area. This is probably well, not the smallest setup that I've had before, but it is rather small, and I feel really organized. I can swivel around in my chair and get to just about anything that I need to get to. Everything has a place. I'm still learning where the place is for everything so that I can find things when I want them. But I always put things away after I'm done. Like my glues go over here behind me. My bone folder goes in my little bag here on the desk. I've got this cute little bag, one of those little craft organizer bags. And then I've got an organizer beside me that's 3 like crates that have doors in the front and like lids on the top, and they stack. And then I've got a nice little container that I bought. Let me see if I can put it on camera. Ooh, it's heavy. It has my 12 by 12 in it. So I bought this. Whoa, that's hard to see. Anyways, it's got my 12 by 12 in it, and it sits right here on the floor beside me, out of the way. And then in one of these cupboard things that I have is where my pages and, well, no, actually I have a tote for the pages. So I have envelopes like this for everything. So my strips go in this envelope. Oops, that's a card. That's a card. This is a strip. Okay, that tidies that up. And then this is my box for my pages. And I printed out a bunch of pages earlier. So now this isn't a full page, so that's going to go in collage. I even I printed it out and I put a sticky note on here saying that this is from Roxy Creations. And then I just was talking to myself here, talking to myself video, talking to myself organization. I put, what DSP do I have that reminds me of this? And then I answered myself, Lovely Linen. And then I have more paper from Seven Plaza, which these aren't necessarily pages. They're ephemera that needs to be cut out, but they're in page form right now, so they're gonna stay in there. That's a good place for them. Actually, I have an ephemera box right here that is a work box. There's the clips. So no, I decided this was completed ephemera that something can be done with. So like these are pages that can be put in a pocket. This is a paper clip that I did, and I just put this little lens wipe cleaner in here so that it just shows that this is a paper clip. And so if that one's in there, then the rest should be, and they are. Okay, so I only see one more. So this is a paper clip, only this is like a hidden paper clip because it's inside of there. So this is a hidden paper clip. It has a little lens wipe in here. to hold it. I could swear that there was one more. Guess not. I guess I could have sworn I did 3. I'm gonna have to find a home for paper clips. I just started doing them last night, so now that I'm doing them, I'm gonna have to find a home for them. So I'm gonna put this back down here. You know what? This is completed ephemera, so this should go in here. What that is completed ephemera that can't go in an ephemera holder because it's so bulky. Then I've got snippets hanging up over here that I've been working on. This goes in my collage envelope. I really don't want that tissue to be in there. And I don't want the linen paper to be in there, because those aren't necessarily for collage. Weird. This is, I guess it still needs some collaging, so that's why I put it. And this still needs some collaging, and that's why that's in there. And this still needs some collaging. Yep. These are going to be ephemera clusters. Yeah. I'm not sure whether those are going to turn out or not. Okay. The idea book's gonna go right beside me so I can find it. This is some bits and bobs. Colonel January is going to go right beside me so I can find it. And bits and bobs. No, these are bits and bobs, but it's clips and Brad's miscellaneous buttons. Put that away. And then I think I want this to be in bits and bobs. I haven't decided where to keep tissue. I do like to hold on to tissue, and this is some really cool linen paper that has adhesive on the back. So this linen paper is really fun to put ink to and stamp on and all of that. I think I'll put these little cards in here for now too. Okay, this goes in my cubby here, and my sticky notes get put away in my little basket here, craft basket, and everything is tidied up. push my calculator out of the way because I'm done with work. Zip up my pencils. There's no way I could move the camera around and show you what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of verbalizing it as I do it. But it's really helpful to have everything organized and have a place for everything, so that when you go to craft, you can find your stuff and be able to have fun when you're crafting instead of spend the whole time searching for stuff. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So the problem is that I'm always coming up with a better idea for where to put something, and so then when I go to look for it next time, I go and look in the old spot and it's not there, and then I can't remember where I put it. Oh, that's current stuff. Personal. I'm going to try and find a dental plan, so I got to read through that booklet. Okay, well, that's what I've got for you today. Thanks for listening to me ramble on and to work in my junk journal today. And I